We're back with MCP Connects, and today we take a musical journey to Colombia with the amazingly talented Esther Anaya. Esther tells us how music is part of her heritage and connection with her family, and she talks about music as passion. She also performs and dedicates a beautiful original song to our rock stars and hospitals around the world. Viva la música! Joining us from her studio in LA, we have Colombian violinist, singer, and DJ Esther Anaya. Esther, how are you?
Hi, I am very excited to be here with you guys and spending some time together. I'm feeling great. I'm actually feeling great. It's a little hot here in LA, so that's actually good too. We're getting the summer going on now.
Good. Yeah, getting to just soak up some sun and enjoy. And good. So how are things, right? It's been pretty wild in the last few months. You are a touring, performing artist, violinist, DJ. How have things been for you?
Oh my God. So I'm used to every summer going out of town and just performing, going on tour for 2 months, being on the go. And I feel this year has been like a stop year. And my industry has been stopped, but my creativity has not stopped at all. I've been producing, I've been writing songs from here in my studio at home. I've been doing collaborations. I've been very inspired. And just seeing how the world is just like transitioning to a different stage, it just really puts me in a different perspective and makes me think a lot. So for me, I've taken it in a very positive way. Even though everything stopped, it's okay to put a pause in our life once in a while.
Yeah, I think in ways that's very good, right? It's that.
Yeah.
I think we get caught in the hustle and all of these things we need to accomplish. And a lot of times there's important things that kind of fall out of focus or slip through the cracks. And so this necessity to stop and focus has been good. How has it affected your creativity and your just your headspace?
Well, it affected my career that all my performances and all my festivals and shows all over the world stopped. So nothing is until next year. So we have one more year stop. But I've taken some time and I've been writing. So I like got notebooks. So here I have like notebooks. I'm like literally writing, taking notes of like everything I'm going through. I'm not hoping, but I'm sure I'll have 2 albums ready by next year. That's my goal. So creating a lot of Latin music, writing a lot of different EDM songs too that I'm planning on releasing. So just keeping it very active and just not letting what is going on right now affect my mind or myself. Just focus. I think it's the time to focus right now.
Man, 2 albums that's impressive. You've been busy.
Yes. You know what? I write with my father. So one of my favorite things to do is like write with my father. My father is a musician, my brothers too. So we all write music together since I was very little. And it's something I'd say is like a gift for us. So it's not hard for me to write a song about love or heartbreak or hardship or perceptions in different scenarios in life. So I take it as like, okay, I'm going to make it a challenge to finalize every single song for 2 different albums and have them ready, which I know I can do it. So I'm just going to commit and then just focus. Focus is my word of this year, 2020.
Good. Well, man, and that's it's necessary. There's so many things distracting us. There's so much news, and obviously there's a lot that can detract us from our focus and the things that we want to accomplish. But I think it's amazing that you're able to focus, and what a cool experience that you get to write music with your family. Tell me about that. When have you and your dad and your brothers always played music? Has that just been kind of a part of your upbringing?
Oh yeah. So when I was 6 years old, I fell in love with music and the violin. And the reason why I did is because my dad used to play the guitar. You have 2 guitars behind you. So I'm like, My dad used to play guitars and serenade my mother growing up. So making music, he will make songs for my mom. Like for every birthday, she would like compose a song for her with her name, and I'll be like, oh my god. So when I started like having sense of like writing things and everything, my dad, he would be writing. I'll sit next to him. And he said, let's write something. Let's write about something. And we started writing music, and that's how one of my first release, actually, that I released last year as a single, as a singer, and it was a single too. It's called Maracambe. It's just the first song I wrote with my father when I was 15 years old. It was the official song I wrote with him, and I always said, when I launch my career as a singer, this is gonna be the first song I'm gonna release. And thank God I did it, and I released the song, filmed the music video in my hometown. And that's why it's so meaningful, because growing up with my dad, my brothers playing the drums, and just us together, it was like the Jackson 5 family type of thing. Literally, like Latin version, it was us. Yeah.
Do you have a
Yes.
memory, or what is your strongest memory of a time that music really created that connection between you and somebody else?
Well, actually, I have a couple, but I would probably say one of the most meaningful was when I played with Rihanna and Kanye West, 2011 All-Star Game at the Staples Center. Oh my God, I wanted to die. I played I played Umbrella, and I was big. I'm still a big fan of Rihanna and Kanye. So when I met them and I was like performing with Rihanna on the Staples Center, I like wanted to have a heart attack. But it was like one of the most meaningful times, because I was like, wow, this is a dream come true. I'm like performing with one of the biggest stars. And I remember I was in the Camerino, and like Bruno Mars passed by, and by then Bruno Mars was not like the huge star he is now, but he came inside, he was saying hi to like one of the other violins that was there. But out of like, we did an audition, I was actually selected here in LA to be one of their musicians. So it was like, yeah, it was like, wow, it was the highlight of my life. And that's when I said I want to be a worldwide violinist, and I want to perform in the Staples Center one day, and I dream of doing this and performing with more people like Rihanna. And yes.
Man, well,
So
and the last 10 years has been incredible for you. You've done so much, and your
yeah,
career has been just flourishing, it looks like. So well done, and congratulations. That's
thank
incredible.
you,
Um,
thank you.
what what does music mean to you? You know, I mean, with all of those experiences and with the way it allows you to connect with others, do you have a single word you can wrap up what music means to you?
I would probably say music is passion. For me, music is my passion. And when people ask me what it's music, I'm like, I that's how I describe it, because I make music, and that makes it's a passion of mine.
Hmm.
Um, then when you're passionate about something, you transmit. So to me, music, it's a language of passion. Hmm.
Well, I think that's really powerful, and I think, like you said, there is something incredible about music and the way it allows you to connect with other people. Even if there's something you can't say directly to them, you can put it in the form of a song. And there's
Yeah.
something about passion and enthusiasm that is like a language without words that allows people to access it. That's huge. How does your heritage and your culture and your upbringing impact your music and your creativity?
Oh, a lot. I am Colombian. In Colombia, people are always partying. There is always music. And every Christmas, my whole family, because everybody could sing in my family, everybody kind of plays an instrument. So our parties will be karaoke style, and everybody will bring an instrument. It was like a band. And you will see like everybody just like hitting the drums, or like shaking the maracas, or like my dad with the guitar, the other one singing, my aunts, everybody. And it was like kind of like a competition type of thing, like a talent show. And you will see my grandma sitting there like this, like she's like
The
watching,
judge.
she's like, she's sitting and she's like, oh, let him sing, you're next. Like this is a talent show for her. No joke. That's like my family growing up. So we were like, oh my God, everybody will fight for that spot of like singing the longest and getting grandma's attention and like
Oh,
making everybody dance. So you can imagine. So growing up doing that and having such a like a strong culture where everybody is just like so happy and wants to like party, dance, and it just like finds an excuse to sing about anything. It was just, I think that's the reason why I'm a musician, because I went to school for business management. I graduated, had my real estate license, which is great. I feel like everybody needs to do that. But I was like, no, music, it's my thing. So I'm gonna stick to it, and here I am. And I think that's why like that Latin flavor in my songs when I play, everything is very tropical. The song Maracambe is very tropical vibes. And then different songs, I play different genres, and each one of them have a different taste because they all relate to a different stage in my life. So my childhood, now I play EDM music when I DJ, and then the type of music that I like, the urban song I'm going to be releasing at the end of the month. It's a Latin urban song, violin, and I'm singing on it. So it's different styles. So
yeah. That's amazing, and it seals it. Whether I'm invited or not, I'm coming to your house for Christmas. That sounds
yes.
amazing. I'm just gonna sneak in and maybe just kind of try to hide behind your grandma and get a little taste for what happens. It sounds incredible.
Definitely. There's just fun and crazy.
So you recorded a song for our rock stars that are watching, and we're gonna roll that in a second. But before we do you have some specific kids in hospitals that you want to dedicate it to?
Yes, I want to dedicate the song to all the rock stars. Big kisses, especially to Princess Lexi, Tiki, Cartley, Madison, Hannah, and all the kids from the University of New Mexico Children's, Sydney Children's, Starlight Children's, Gorby Children's, and Medical City Children's, Seacrest Studio. Love you all, and I hope you guys love this song and enjoy it. And if you guys want to clap, dance, more than welcome. It'll make me so happy.
Yes. Here we go. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're a musician and would like to join us in supporting hospitalized kids, email us at rockstar@melodiccaring.org. I'm Levi Ware, and this is the Melodic Caring Project.